Find the anti-diabetic principle, but it's never there. They've not only failed to isolate it, they've been unable to prove that it even exists.
Welcome back to episode 6 of the vlog. Today we're going to be talking about the history of diabetes. Enjoy. Our story starts out in 1552 BC in Egypt. There's this physician by the name of Hesi Ra, and he's getting reports of frequent urination from these people that are very thin, weak, and just kind of dying. And it's by this mysterious disease. No one can really explain it. Fast forward to Greece, and there's this other physician by the name of Aratus, and he's getting the same reports. He doesn't really know what's going on. People are peeing so much, no explanation for it, and he kind of concludes that this disease is just the melting down of flesh and limbs into urine. So Aratus actually coined the name diabetes. And he commented on his prognosis after years of studying it, and he said that the life of a diabetic at the time is short, painful, and disgusting. Zooming into the future, we have a new diagnosis that, if you have diabetes, like what you can do to alleviate this is just exercise. At the time, it was really enforced, you go horseback riding. So we're in the Middle Ages now, and there's this new diagnosis that, there were these people that would taste your urine and detect if you had diabetes depending on how sweet your pee was. If you had, if they were like, you have diabetes, it means you're still gonna die. So next we're in France during the Franco-Prussian War, and we have a physician by the name of Apollinaire Bouchardat. And Apollinaire was really positive in pushing this diet of these cures, he put it. Like the oat cure, the potato cure, milk therapy, rice therapy. But they were all fads. They didn't actually work. They were just, ideas and experiments kind of by physicians put out to the public saying, oh, if you try this rice-only diet, you'll lose 20 pounds. And of course, people fed into that. So around the same time that this is going on, we have this guy named Paul Langerhaus in Germany who's doing a dissertation on this gland, this mysterious gland in the pancreas, that the cell structure is totally different than the rest of the glands in the pancreas, which, by the way, it's the only gland in the pancreas that makes insulin hormones. Now, early 1915, we have Oscar Minkowski and Joseph von Mering, who are the first researchers to remove the pancreas of a dog, just to test how it digests food and what goes on. And they actually found out that there's a lot of digestive juices that attack the pancreas, and they kind of concluded that the pancreas needs this bandage whenever digesting food to kind of protect it from all these juices that are going down for diabetics, because the pancreas can't create enough support to take all your glucose. The year is 1920, and we're in Toronto, Canada, and there's this researcher by the name of Dr. Frederick Banting, and he was really the first to kind of get all the support and all the funding and all the research to back up the production of insulin. So I found this video, roughly 30 minutes. You can watch it right here. If you want afterwards. It's a really good short film. I highly suggest watching it, even if you're not diabetic. It tells a great story about the discovery of insulin. Enjoy.
You've seen those kids in the wards. Little kid gets diabetes mellitus. There's nothing we can do. It's a death sentence.
This is my idea. We know that if you remove or destroy the pancreas, the amount of sugar in the bloodstream goes shooting up, and if you've got too much sugar in the blood, you've got diabetes.
Well, of course.
Therefore, there must be some internal secretion in the pancreas which controls the amount of sugar in the blood.
All these men and dozens of others equally well trained, professional research men, have given years of work to this very problem with the facilities of the world's best laboratories. They've done what you want to do. They make an extract of pancreas, hoping to find the anti-diabetic principle, but it's never there. They've not only failed to isolate it, they've been unable to prove that it even exists.
I extract the hormone from the dried up pancreas, from the islet cells, and I give it to a diabetic dog. Well, if that dog's blood sugar is reduced, there's your proof. The anti-diabetic principle, isolated, put to work.
Well, dog number 310, we're going to put you to sleep. We're going to open you up and tie a bit of catgut around the ducts leading into your pancreas. Oh, when you wake up, you won't know anything's been going on. Strange sort of race, isn't it, Charlie? You give a dog diabetes and hope you can keep it alive until you get an extract you hope can help it.
There it is, Fred. What do we call it?
Well, right now, Charlie, the name of this stuff doesn't matter at all. Here's a dog that used to have a nice, normal blood sugar reading of .09. Since we took away her pancreas, that blood sugar's gone shooting up and up. Probably more than .40 by now. She's diabetic. So right now, the name doesn't matter. But if it'll bring down the sugar in this dog's bloodstream, then it will be important. Do you want to work all night?
Test it now.
Why wait? Give her 8 cc's of the fluid now and make blood sugar estimations every hour. I know your colorimeter works better by daylight, but...
I can read it.
All right, Charlie.
$33.
Anything that can give us a fall like this from 43 to 15 in 6 hours. Another few points and that dog's blood sugar will be back to normal. You've done it, Charlie. It's the X hormone, the anti-diabetic principle. Charlie?
She's dead.
She's still breathing.
Is it because we ran out of extract?
I don't know. Can't understand it. 24 cc since midnight. Well, maybe we gave her too much, poisoned her. It's a resurrection. Charlie.
She's all right. She didn't die.
I guess we just gave her too much. It isn't toxic after all. It works.
8 hours ago, a diabetic dog, and look at her now.
Oh, Marjorie. Thank you.
We've got to find a source of supply.
Yes, of course, Charlie. But I feel like shouting. As though there were thousands and thousands of diabetic people out there. And the kids. And I could shout at them. We've got something for you.
So, not too long after Banting and his assistant end up, unintentionally creating insulin, there's a guy named Eli Lilly, who we all know now. All of our pens have the name Lilly on them. Eli Lilly was the first person to really, mass production of insulin and distribute it among North America. And that's really where it started. It trickled down from there, and that's where we are. That's how we got here today. We have like these pens of all kinds, different colors, different, we have the short-acting insulin, which is fairly new, which Lilly was the production behind that, and of course the long-acting. So, that's the short history of diabetes. I hope this was insightful.